Hi and welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Morena. Yes, my hair is wet, I've just washed it. Don't worry, the thumbnail is not being taken now. And this is going to be my vlog for the Women in Horror Readathon that's happening this weekend, so the Friday 19th to Monday the 22nd, and it's been hosted by Read by Beth. So I'm just doing a quick little intro of some of the books that I hoping to pick up this weekend, and just, yeah, I'll just be vlogging the entire thing. So I haven't read too much horror books. Like, if you've been watching my videos for a while, I've read books here and there, and during Fortnight Frights actually I've picked up quite a few that were actually women in horror as well. So yeah, I'm still kind of exploring the genre. It's not as scary as I thought it was. So yeah, so I mean, the first book that I picked up this morning, and it's a collection of short stories. I've only read one so far, so I can't really comment on what it's like, and that is Sticky Fingers. So it says 12 deliciously twisted short stories, and it's by J.T. Lawrence. So yeah, Sticky Fingers is on Kindle Unlimited. I've got Kindle Unlimited at the moment, so I just did a little search for horror books, and specifically women in horror. So yeah, I'm not too sure, I've not heard anyone speak about it, but it's short stories, and I quite like having short story collection to read during a readathon to kind of break up in between other books that I'll be picking up. So like I said, yeah, I've read the first one, which to me was not really horror-y, but it's only one. There's still 11 to go, so I don't know what the rest of the collection's like, and yeah, should be good. Then I've also, on Kindle Unlimited, I'm planning on reading The Haunting of Nelson Street, and that is by Amy Cross. And yeah, it's a short one, it's like only 160 pages or something. I've not started this one yet. But yeah, it's set in some sort of sleepy town in England, and this couple, I believe, move into this house, and I think some things start to kind of happen. I'm not too sure. It's supposed to be like a ghost story. So yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. Not read into it too much. Let's see. You know, it's short. I think it'd be nice, quick, and easy. I think I'm also gonna listen to Tender as the Flesh, which is available on Scribd. I looked it up this morning, so that's really good. And yeah, if you want 2 months free, if you don't to try Scribd, I'll put a link in my description below. If you want to give it a go, I'm currently on the 2-month free trial. I'm really enjoying it. Has a lot of different books for offer. But yes, Tender is the Flesh is, I think it's not too long either. It seems like quite a short audiobook. I think it's like 3 or 4 hours. And it's some sort of like dystopian horror type book where, I don't know, something's happened to the animals. I think they're almost extinct. So there's humans are getting used for meat or something. So I'm not too sure about anything else about it. Again, vague premises. Sometimes I quite like going in blind to books like this. And I thought I quite like having, again, an audiobook for a different media format during a readathon, and also for, like, you know, when I'm cooking, cleaning, etc. that I need to do on the weekend, at least I'm still reading. So those are the 3 that I plan on reading. I don't expect to read more than that, because I always feel like I'm really optimistic, like I'm going to read loads, and then I just don't achieve that. If for some reason I finish all those, which I don't think I will, because my reading this month has been a bit, you know, a bit iffy, you know, not iffy, but a bit not there. I'll just look something else up and see if I can pick something else up, maybe around the audiobook. But yes, it should be really fun. I've not done a readathon since November. In November I did 2. I did the Guild Marathon and a 1,000 Door Readathon, and I haven't done any since then. So I thought this would be a fun one to get back into it, and then discover authors that I've never read before either. But yeah, I will check in with you when I have more progress updates, and don't have too much planned for this weekend. We're still on lockdown in the UK, so there's not much that I can do. But yeah, hopefully the weather's nice and I can get out and about a little bit for a walk and things. And yes, so I will speak to you later. So it is Saturday afternoon. Saturday afternoon, and I have been continuing to read Sticky Fingers, the collection of 12 short stories. I've read 10 out of the 12 so far, and The Itch I definitely felt lived up to like the twisted story kind of premise that it was given, like these kind of horror stories. But the rest of them, they don't feel like they fit into that genre. I still enjoy quite a few of them, but to me it doesn't live up to what was described, you know. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the rating, because it's not really a collection of horror stories to me, but I'll need to have a think once I finish them all. So I just have 2 more to read in that. And then so this morning, you know, I was doing my tidying up and cleaning, and I was like, oh great, I'll be able to put on, I'll just look up Tender is the Flesh on Scribd, but I made a mistake because I'm stupid. It's not the audiobook that's on there, it's the ebook. So I didn't listen to that when I was doing other things this morning. I don't know if I am going to pick that up this weekend. I'll just have to see about timings. I have found Dear Laura by Gemma Amor, and this actually, Beth is reading this weekend. It sounds quite good. It's another short one, it's like 120 pages. So the main character, she gets a letter every year on her birthday from a stranger who claims to know the whereabouts of her missing friend, and he'll, or she, I don't know if it's a he or she, will give a clue, but at a cost of that she has to do something, give something personal. So it sounds interesting. I think I'm going to pick that up, and then if I have time I'll pick up The Haunting of Nelson Street by Amy Cross. There's reading sprints in about 15 minutes at 3 o'clock on Joe Annotations channel. So I'm going to be doing reading sprints to try and, you know, get me reading loads. So I'll finish Sticky Fingers and then pick up Dear Laura and see where we go. Just a bit disappointed I got the whole audiobook thing wrong, and yes, on BorrowBox, my library is not available until the end of May, so it's really popular, so I definitely need to get to it soon. But yes, I will gonna do some sprints, and I'm gonna be putting up a giveaway today on my Twitter page because I reached 100 subscribers this week. I'll leave the details of my Twitter down below. You can go and have a look. I'll be running it until the 31st of March, and the prize will be something from Book Depository to wherever Book Depository I'm able to send it to. But yes, if you go by the time this is out, you'll be able to go to my page and check out the details of how to enter. So that's fun. And yes, gonna go and get some more reading done. So the reading sprints are finished, and Joe Annotations page, I really enjoyed them. I finished Sticky Fingers and I picked up and finished Dear Laura, so a really productive afternoon, because it's like, yes, after 6 now, so a good like 3 hours. I finished 2 of the books I want to read this readathon, which is great. Sticky Fingers, I still don't know what I'm going to rate it. I did enjoy it. I think they are good short stories, and there's always like a little twist, which I think is why I said twisty, but like it's marked as being like a horror story on like on the Kindle store and everything. But I wouldn't say overall it was full of horror stories, but the writing was good, so I'm really undecided on what to rate it. Yeah, I'm not sure, but The Itch in that was really like, I'd say that's like horror, that one, but I still really enjoyed it, and there's like, she has like 6 of these collections, so I might check out some of the other ones. I think it'll be really good. And yes, I picked up Dear Laura by Gemma more. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was really good. It's only 120 pages, so that's why I managed to finish it during the reading sprints. Yes, really enjoyed it. I'm quite enjoying picking up these shorter books at the moment, because this month, before the readathon, I'd only finished 3 books this month, and I've been reading Dracula since the start of the month, and I still haven't finished it. I'm like halfway through. It seems to be really dragging for me, so I'm glad I picked up these short books. I feel like it's boosted me, and I'm feeling a little bit better about my reading, because yeah, I felt like my reading just wasn't going anywhere. So that's great. And I just, at the end of the reading sprints, I've barely started. I think I'm only about 15 pages in to The Haunting of Nelson Street. Yeah, so I mean, I can't really see too much about it because I'm literally 15 pages in, and I've noticed it says it's book 1 of some collection that she has. So if I enjoy this, then it seems that she has a collection, a series of novels in this, I don't know, world. I'm not too sure, but it sounds really good and fun. I'm going to take a break from reading because I was reading for like a good 3 hours there. I read most of the day. So I think I'm going to watch an episode of Superstore. I really enjoyed it. Just discovered it now in March, and I've almost finished all the episodes on Netflix, which I'm a bit sad about. When I like a show, I seem to just watch it too quickly and then I don't have anything to watch. So I'll watch one of those episodes, and then yeah, I'll pick up some reading later on. I'm making homemade pizza for dinner tonight, which is great. It's been like almost a year basically since we've been doing the whole homemade pizza on a Saturday night. Not every single Saturday night, but yeah, it started with the very first lockdown last March, maybe April we started it. But yeah, so just quite a chill Saturday night, and yeah, I will check in with you later on. Of the way through The Haunting on Nelson Street. I have about 70-ish pages left to go. I am enjoying it. Yeah, I think there's good the kind of building of tensions and mystery elements in there, and so I'm enjoying the book quite a bit. It's a short one, it's only 155 pages. It's now like Sunday evening basically. So I may finish that tonight, I might not. The readathon is going until tomorrow, Monday. So yes, if I don't finish tonight, I will finish the book tomorrow. I haven't read a lot today. Yeah, just had a chill day, been for a walk. I mean, you would have seen the clips just before. But I definitely think my book of this readathon is Dear Laura. Definitely that's going to be the top one, I think, out of this. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to give it about 4 stars because I really enjoyed that, and I definitely recommend it. But I am enjoying this one so far. So yeah, I'll like give you a reading update at the very end. So yeah, just chill day, a little bit of reading, prepping stuff for the week, etc. And yeah, I've had a really fun time reading these books. And yes, it's finally spring, you know. It's outside, it's actually warm, not cold at all, and yes, finally spring. So I'm super happy. So yeah, I'm gonna watch an episode of Superstore again. I'm almost finished all of them. Can't believe it. I'm gonna need something else to watch. yeah, I'm going to watch an episode of that and then get back to reading. And yes, I just saw on Instagram as well that Horror 24 are going to be reading The Stand by Stephen King between April and May across 24 days. And it is one of the Stephen Kings I do want to pick up. And I'm tempted to read it because like they've like laid out like so many chapters per day. They've got like a whole schedule and there's a live show. And yeah, I'm thinking of buying it and taking part in that. I wanted to read Five Kings this year anyway. And actually Dear Laura yesterday was my 20th book of the year and my goal was 52. So I'm not too worried about picking up a big book, you know, because I'm already, I think it said it was like I'm 9 books ahead of my goal. So I can afford to slow down. Still thinking, I'm thinking if I definitely want to read it April, May time. Yeah, let me know if you've read it. Yeah, leave a comment below if you've read it and what you thought of it. But yes, I just want to, yes, if I buy one book, I'm going to end up buying at least like another 2, I know that much. Let's see if I'll do it or not. And I will check in with you later on. Hi, it is Monday the 22nd of March, forgot what month it was there, and today's the official last day of the readathon. I finished before starting work this morning. I finished The Haunting of Nelson Street by Amy Cross. I enjoyed it. It was spooky, not scary. There was a good twist in there at the end actually. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I've not quite nailed down my rating yet. It's either going to be a 3 or a 3.5. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. Amy Cross has written some other books within the series. I think it's still set in the same town. So yeah, I think I'll definitely check those out and see if I like the other ones within that series. It was fun doing this readathon to discover authors that I've never read of or heard of actually before this readathon. So that was really, really good. And I think, yeah, definitely the book of readathon for me is Dear Laura. Yeah, definitely that one's like the book of readathon, and I'm either going to rate it a 4 or 4.5. I'm still kind of thinking. I don't like to rate straight away. I like to take a couple of days. So yes, it's been really fun. Like I said, I've liked that I've discovered other authors and kind of expanded my repertoire, my knowledge of women in horror. It's really fun. And yes, thank you Beth for hosting this and come up with it, also for doing showing your TBR and your recommendations, and I'm definitely going to check some of those out, and I look forward to seeing other people's books that they write to see if I can find and discover other new authors to me. And thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and yes, thank you, and I will hopefully see you in the next one.